I'm going to be interviewing Ms Poole, who is the new deputy head of the school, and I'm just going to be interviewing her to find a little bit more out about her.
Morning.
Morning. So, what is your job at Teddington School? I mean, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Okay, so my principal job, you know, as part of being deputy head, is around teaching and learning. So my role is really to go and work with all the staff in the school, but also all the students, to make sure that students are able to learn in absolutely the best way they can, so that they achieve the best possible outcomes for future life, really. And that's really my passion, learning and teaching what goes on in the classroom. That's what I'm fascinated by.
Yeah. I mean, why did you become a teacher?
I never wanted to be a teacher, and actually I wanted to become a professional violinist, but I bottled out of the auditions. I wasn't really very brave. And then I spent a year as part of my German degree at university. I went to Germany, and I was part of a programme of foreign language assistants, so it meant that I was teaching English in a school in northern Germany. And after 2 weeks I just thought, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I thoroughly enjoy being in the classroom. I just love being with younger people and working with them, and I absolutely love my subject, which is German.
So you teach German?
I do teach German, yeah.
How do you think schools have changed since you've been teaching?
This is my 25th year of teaching, and this is now my 4th school, and I've seen quite a big change. When I started teaching, certainly the training was slightly different, so we were very much trained where all the focus was on the teacher and what the teacher was doing in the classroom. And now I think it's swung to a much healthier focus, which is how are the learners doing and what are the teachers doing to support the learners to become excellent independent learners, really, not reliant on the teacher at all, but being inspired to love the subject by the teacher, but then to be able to go and take that somewhere else and to do it by themselves. So I think that's been probably one of the biggest sea changes in how the landscape of teaching has changed in those 25 years.
Have you taught any other subjects other than German?
I've taught a little bit of French. At the start of my teaching career I started some French, but my passion is really German, and actually when I speak French, although I can speak French, I speak it with a hideous German accent, I'm told, by people who speak French better than I do. So I think it's just better for my learners if I teach something that I'm really, really good at, because I want them to learn to love it just as much as I do. So,
what do you like about Teddington School? I mean, what made you want to work here?
I really loved it when I came here on interview. It's very different to any school that I've taught in before. I really love the students. I think they're great. I've been made to feel so welcome, but also the staff, and of course the head teacher as well. So that professional dialogue I've had already with the head teacher and all the colleagues really have made it a really exciting place for me to want to come to. So thank you for making me feel so welcome.
Do you have any hobbies at all?
I do. I play the violin still, and I play in an orchestra. We meet 7 times, basically we do 7 concerts a year. We rehearse for 12 hours just beforehand and then we play. So I really enjoy doing that because I find it quite difficult, and so it's very useful for me to remember what it's like to struggle with something like a lot of learners do. So I do that, and I also cycle. I have a road bike that I'm very proud of, and I try and get out 3 or 4 times a week and cycle in the evenings just to stay fit and clear my mind. And sometimes I swim.
Oh, so. What do you like best about your job?
Meeting it's the interaction with all the people, and that's students and staff alike, and actually being able to go into people's lessons. I always pick up things that I can then use in my own teaching, so I just happen to think I have the best job in the world. I'm sure other people would say that, but actually I'm right.
Thank you, it was really nice to meet you.
It was lovely to meet you as well.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever